Good day! We are pleased to present the School Monitoring and Evaluation Plan Adjustment of Don Abadia Elementary School for the school year 2024-2025. This presentation reflects our commitment to strengthening our internal monitoring and evaluation systems, aligning school programs and activities with our continuous improvement goals, and ensuring that we deliver quality and inclusive basic education to every learner. Don Abadia Elementary School, founded in 1977, is a public educational institution located in Barangay 9, Catanawan, Quezon, with a school ID of 108652. It is situated approximately 500 meters away from the district office. The school has been providing quality education to the community for nearly 5 decades. However, despite its long-standing service, the school continues to operate without an official land title, which remains a significant concern in terms of infrastructure development and land ownership security. Don Abadia Elementary School is composed of 29 teaching personnel, distributed as follows: the 3 Master Teachers, 2 Master Teacher 1 and 1 Master Teacher 2, 8 Teacher 3, 10 Teacher 2, and 8 Teacher 1. In addition to the teaching staff, the school is also supported by 4 non-teaching personnel. With a strong commitment to academic excellence, the school continues to uphold its mission to mold well-rounded and competent learners despite existing challenges. Guided by clear goals and continuous monitoring, Don Abadia Elementary School remains a pillar of education in the community, working hand-in-hand with stakeholders to ensure every child's right to quality education is fulfilled. For the data on enrollment, there was a notable increase of 25 or 2.16% in school year 2023-2024, but declined in the school year 2024-2025 by 43 pupils or 3.86%. The male-to-female ratio remained relatively balanced throughout the 3 years, with only slight variations. However, there was a consistent decline in both genders in the last school year, reflecting the overall trend. The overall decrease in enrollment suggests possible issues such as migration and shifts in local population. The data on dropouts reveal that there were 12 or 1.06% dropout in school year 2022-2023, 17 or 1.47% in 2023-2024, and 16 or 1.4% in 2024-2025. It is noticeable that the number of dropouts increased by 5 or in the second year and decreased by 1 in the current year. The contributing factors are the following: lack of motivation or interest in school, child labor or need to work to support the family, and low parental education or value for education, and poor academic performance or learning difficulties. To address the problem, the school conducted the following programs, projects, and activities. Remedial classes to help struggling students catch up with lessons. Dropout prevention monitoring. Track and follow up students with frequent absences. Brigada Eskwela and stakeholder involvement. Engage community support in creating a child-friendly learning environment. Home visitation, conducted by teachers to follow up on absent or at-risk students. School feeding program, address hunger and malnutrition to improve attendance. And provision of learning kits to reduce financial burden. This data of failed learners for 3 years reveals that the numbers in year 1 and year 2 are identical, and a decrease from 14 to 12 in year 3 or 14.3%, indicating a small improvement. A decrease, even small, may signal the effectiveness of interventions conducted by the school. The graduation rate over the past 3 school years shows a positive trend in learner retention and completion. In school year 2022-2023, 126 out of 127 grade 6 pupils graduated, representing a high completion rate of 99.21%. This was followed by a 100% graduation rate in both school year 2023-2024 and school year 2024-2025, with 137 graduate learners. The consistent increase and eventual achievement of full completion rates indicate the school's effective implementation of learner support programs, active monitoring of at-risk learners, and strong collaboration among stakeholders to prevent dropouts and failed, and ensure that all grade 6 learners successfully complete their elementary education. The mean percentage score or MPS data across 3 school years reveals varying performance trends among different learning areas. Notably, Filipino and AP/Makabansa demonstrated significant improvement, indicating effective instructional strategies and learner engagement in these subjects. However, subjects such as science, English, and mathematics showed fluctuating or declining performance, with a slight increase in Year 2 followed by a decrease in Year 3. Similar patterns were observed in ESP, GMRC, EPP, TLE, and MAPE. These trends highlight the urgent need for targeted academic interventions, focused teacher capacity building, and strengthened support mechanisms in these key subject areas to enhance learner outcomes and sustain academic progress.
The Comprehensive Rapid Literacy Assessment Pretest results from grades 1 to 3 reveal a progressive improvement in reading performance, particularly in Tagalog from grade 1 to grade 2, where more learners reach the grade ready and reading at grade level categories. However, a large number of grade 1 learners still fall under the low category, indicating the need for foundational reading interventions. By the end of grade 2, both male and female learners demonstrate significant gains in average scores and readiness. In grade 3, while Tagalog reading shows modest progress, English reading performance is alarmingly low, with very few learners reading at grade level and the majority remaining in the low and developing categories. Female learners slightly outperform male learners across most indicators. Overall, the data underscores the need for sustained reading interventions, with a strong focus on English literacy and support for early grade learners who are still developing essential reading skills. The Carla post-test shows varied reading development in grades 1 to 3, with many learners still below grade level. In grade 1, most are developing or transitioning readers, with only 20 students, 11 males, 9 females, reading at grade level. Grade 2 shows improvement, especially among females. 64 out of 92 are grade ready, and 41 read at grade level. Males also performed well, with 27 reading at grade level. However, grade 3 reading outcomes declined sharply, particularly in English, with very low fluency and comprehension, and only 4 learners are reading at grade level. These results highlight the need for early literacy support and targeted interventions in grade 3 English. The results of the Rapid Mathematics Assessment (ARMA) for Key Stage 1 in both pre-test and post-test demonstrate a significant improvement in learners' mathematical proficiency across all grade levels. During the pre-test, most learners were in the emerging and developing categories, with only 25 out of 550 learners, 4.5%, reaching the grade level proficiency or higher. However, the post-test results show a remarkable increase, with 151 out of 538 learners, 28%, now achieving grade level proficiency or better. The number of learners in the emerging, not proficient category drastically decreased from 101 to just 14, indicating that many learners transitioned to higher proficiency levels. This progress reflects the effectiveness of the interventions and instruction provided throughout the school year and highlights the positive impact of focused teaching strategies on learners' mathematical development. The Rapid Mathematics Assessment results for Key Stage 2 show significant improvement from pre-PAT to post-test. Initially, 412 learners were classified as non-numerate, but this number dropped to 210, a 49% reduction. Higher proficiency also increased, with 63 students reaching average numerate and 11 achieving the highest bracket, 81% plus, compared to none in the pre-test. The mean percentage score rose slightly from 50.96% to 51.71%, with improved consistency. These results suggest that the interventions effectively enhance numeracy skills. The comparison of BOSI and EOC GST results indicates progress in reading proficiency despite the number of GST passers remaining constant at 38. Notably, the number of learners in the frustration level under the 2 grade level below category dropped from 158 to 67, while those in the independent level rose from 38 to 78, showing significant improvement. Similarly, in the 3 grade level below category, the number of independent readers increased from 14 to 35, although frustration level readers slightly rose from 34 to 35. Grade 5 showed the greatest gains, with 14 students moving from frustration to independent across both categories. Overall, the data reflects the positive impact of reading interventions, particularly in shifting students out of critical reading difficulty levels. The comparison between Daes results in English shows notable gains in reading proficiency. Although the number of passers stayed at 38, learners in the frustration level, 2 grade levels below, dropped from 158 to 67, while independent readers rose from 38 to 78. In the 3 grade level below group, independent readers increased from 14 to 35. These shifts indicate that reading interventions help move many learners out of critical reading difficulty and into higher proficiency levels. The data shows a noticeable shift in research focus over the 3 school years from 2022 to 2025. In school year SY 2022 to 2023, there was a strong emphasis on action research, with 5 studies conducted compared to only 1 basic research study. However, this trend gradually reversed. By SY 2023 to 2024, action research declined to 3 studies, while basic research remained constant at 1. In SY 2024 to 2025, no action research was conducted at all, while basic research increased significantly to 3 studies, becoming the sole contributor to the total research output. Overall, the total number of research initiatives has declined from 6 in SY 2022 to 2023 to just 3 in SY 2024 to 2025, indicating a potential decrease in research activity or a shift in research priorities from practical classroom-based studies to more theoretical or foundational investigations.
The table showed the school-based management level of practice (SBM-LOP) for 3 consecutive years. Although the SBM level are the same, level 2 maturing for 3 years, the mean scores are increasing. The variation in mean scores indicates differences in the extent or degree of implementation within that level. A higher mean score suggests that indicators are being practiced consistently, while lower mean scores point to aspects that may still need for improvement.